like to come in with a smile, don't you? Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Thank you guys for being here. Just so you know, I'm trying to get a little raspy. I'm trying to get a little sick. Mini-Me has been sick, and I have been fighting it to the death, honey. But I feel it coming. So anyway, my voice sounds a little raspy, darling. That's why. Happy Saturday, you guys. I have missed you. Come on in. As you come in, make sure you answer that question of the day. It's a good one today. It's a twofer. It's a two-parter. So you got to make sure you answer both parts. And today, you guys, today is going to be a good live. We're going to talk about money moves for every age. No matter what your age is, we're going to talk about what money moves you should be making. So this should be a good one. So let me go ahead and get to the chat. Let me see who all is here. Happy Saturday, fam. Oh my God, all my favorite people are in here. Here's that question of the day. How much money do you budget to use in between paychecks? Do you go over or do you stay under budget? Now, I don't know if you get paid every other week, every week, monthly. How much money do you budget for yourself in between those paychecks? And are you able to stay under that budget or do you go over? That is the question of the day. So let me see who is all in here. Good morning, Ro. Okay, Ro says she budgets $250 bi-weekly. Groceries gets $100, gas gets $100. Well, hold on a minute. I'm squinting. Talking about for every age. Hold on, let me put this. There we go. Now I can see. There we go. That's real talk. And $50 for unbudgeted. Okay. I like that unbudgeted. Good morning. Let's see. Check into 70, 30. 70 for bills and 30 for savings. Okay. Hey, Janelle. Y'all, it is March 1st. Happy March 1st. That means this Aries season is a coming. Please. All my Aries, any Aries in the house, put it down in the comment section. Let's go. I budget monthly around $500 to $600 a month. Then I break it down each week for a week. Okay. For weekly expenses, spending, and okay. So you do $600 for the total month to get you through. Not between paychecks. Okay, I got you. Good morning. Come on in. Good morning. I don't budget money. Hi, Wendy. For in between. I get paid weekly. Now, darling, Wendy gets paid weekly. I wish I got paid weekly. I do. Back in the day when I used to DoorDash, I miss DoorDashing. I love DoorDashing. I would get those checks weekly. That DoorDashing money was part of the reason it helped me get out of debt. And that money would roll around every week. And Wendy's right. You can do now if you manage your money well, you is rich getting paid every week. I'm just saying. Good morning. I usually stay in budget with at least $30 for rollover money. I don't fall for that Dove chocolate siren song anymore. Dang, I wish I knew what that meant. Dove chocolate siren song. I'm gonna have to look that up. Good morning. Come on in. Happy Saturday. I zero base budget by paycheck, so the amount varies. My budgeting method forces me to stay under budget. Good deal. But question of the day is how much? We want to know how much you're spending. Like for instance, me, I do $375 between every paycheck. I do $200 for eating out. I do $75 for spending. I do $60 for gas. And then I think I do $20 for support small. So for any of my little shops in my area, mostly the coffee houses is where I go to. And then I have just a little dollars for miscellaneous. And I stick to it. The food I sometimes go over, but the others I come way under. So that should count. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Good morning. Come on in, you guys, as you come in. Answer that question of the day. Somebody said they had eyes. That's right, Lucille. You had eye surgery. That's right. Don't worry about if you can't reply. I hope everything went well. That was last weekend, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. Don't worry. I'm fighting this crap. I have been taking it's trying, but it won't win. I refuse. Good morning. I budget my cash envelopes bi-weekly. I stay under budget. I get paid bi-weekly and I pay myself first. Amen to that. I stay within budget. All right, y'all are doing good. I budget about $50 every 2 weeks. Okay. 550. Uh-huh. I budget my bi-weekly paycheck for everything that needs to get paid in that period. In between, I only need to budget for ordering out, and I don't pass $50. Oh my God. So disciplined. $25 bi-weekly for saving, and $193 goes into my HISA. I told y'all, I can't stop saying HISA. High yield savings account is what that stands for. I budget around $600 for every 2 weeks. I have gone over, but normally I have rollover. Yes. Does everybody have a rollover envelope? Oh, that'll be don't answer that. That's the question of the day for next week. Don't even answer that right now. We're going to answer that next week. I budget bi-weekly, and I budget $200 for gas, groceries, eating out, and myself. If I go over, I pull from the sinking funds. Yes. All right. Good morning. Yes, you guys, put in your hashtag Saturday Lives if you haven't already. And for today's giveaway, we're going to do something a little different. I have a little bundle that I'm giving away. First of all, I'd like to say thank you all. Last week, I launched my first launch ever in my shop. Again, I've been selling items in my shop, but moving forward, I want to do launches so I can prepare for what I'm going to be selling. And so I did my spring launch, and I just want to thank everyone who showed up and supported. Oh my God, you guys, I got close to 100 orders. So if you did order, be patient with me because I've never had that many orders before. I've never had that many orders before. So today's giveaway, you guys, is going to be a bundle of items, darling. First things first will be my darling tote bags. Now these are on my shop. You will get this tote bag. And there's some goodies on the inside. Make sure you put in your hashtag Saturday Live. Let me put it up here for those of you who may be new and may not know that every live I do a giveaway. It's usually for items from my shop. Today we're going to do a bundle. So put in your hashtag Saturday Live. You will get this darling tote bag. You will also get this holographic binder here. Let's see if the light will hit it good. It's like a oranges color here, if you guys can see that. So you'll get this binder. This is what it looks like on the inside. You know, I call these my starter binders. You will also get my budgeting case that says Budget Darling. Budget Darling. It actually matches this binder perfectly. So you will get that. And this is where you can keep your pens, your calculators, whatever, your whatnots. You will get my to-do notepad. Okay. Now, I have keychains in here. You will get my darling keychain, darling, my catchphrase. We now have merch, darling. And you will get my budget keychain. Now, my budget keychain came a little jacked up, so I've had to reorder it. So if you've ordered the budgeting keychains, let me get in focus. They're remaking them for me because they didn't cut the outline of it like they did. Can you guys see that? They didn't cut it like my darling one. So this is, there's nothing I can do with these. So if you want it, it's going in there. But if you ordered them, the new ones will be coming. And also my new pen. And it has my website on there. So this is today's, see if you can see that. This is today's giveaway. So put your hashtag Saturday Live in there. This is my way of saying thank you for those of you who came to my launch, for those of you who purchased items. And if anyone is interested in going out to the shop, I have a code here. Let me put it on the screen. Where is it? I did have a code. Hold on one second. Oh, I didn't add it. Hold on one second. Okay. And if anyone is interested, this weekend only, you'll get 15% off my shop. You have to use this discount code LIVE15. That is for everyone who's on the live. Also, for my replay gang, if you're watching, you can enter code LIVE15. It is for this weekend only. So that is today's giveaway. So, darling, isn't that cute? Hashtag Saturday Live to win that. We'll draw the winners at the end of the live. Okay, so we'll come back to this. So I hope everyone is doing well. Today's topic, we're going to talk about money moves for every age. So, what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is where we should be at a certain age financially. Okay. And I wanted to have this topic. I discussed with you guys, this year for the lives, we're going to be elevating our topics. And one of the things I think we should discuss is where we should be in life. When you reach a certain age, where you should be financially. So I thought this was going to be a good topic for today. Hit that like button if you are enjoying this topic, and we are going to get into it. But the first thing I want to do, we're going to start off with your 20s. So we're going to start off what we should be doing when we are in our 20s. If anyone is in here and you're in your 20s, everyone besides me, anyone else that's in their 20s, please put it in the chat. Let me know who our 20-year-olds are. And I want you guys to answer this question for me. I want everyone to answer this question for me. Put a number 1 next to it. What's one money mistake you made in your 20s that you wish you could take back? Is there one money mistake that you've made in your 20s that you're like, oh, I wish I can take that back? Now, not any mistake. We all made some mistakes in our 20s. We'd be here all day talking about that. This is a money mistake. What money mistakes have you made in your 20s that you wish you can take back? And then I'm going to get into some money moves we should think about in our 20s, okay? All right, let me get some more hellos. Hey, Demetrius. I am paid monthly. I budget $180 for groceries, 80 for household, 80 for gas, and eating out 80, and beauty 120. Oh, that's what. So you got that nicely well planned. I like that. Good morning. Let's see. Who else am I missing here? Oh, hello from Canada. Her first live. Everyone, please, let's give a warm welcome in the chat. Welcome to the live. We are so happy to have you here. Good morning. Good morning. I get paid weekly, but no, I am over since I am still learning and trying to track. Yeah, it's all a learning process. All right, so let's get into our money moves that you should be making and you should start thinking about when you're in your 20s. I'm going to remove this question for now while I put this on the screen, and let's hop into it. All right, money goes for your 20s. We're building a strong foundation. Now, first thing you should be thinking about is building an emergency fund. Let me ask y'all something for those of you who are not in your 20s. Were you thinking about an emergency fund when you were in your 20s? I just learned what an emergency fund was when I started my budgeting journey a few years ago. I wish I knew what it was. Did anybody know that? You should start investing in your Roth IRA or your 401k in your 20s, you guys. You should avoid lifestyle inflation. Ooh, I wish somebody would have told me this. Just because you earn more doesn't mean you should spend more. Oh, this hit home for me. And just pay off that high interest debt. Don't let that debt pile up. Make sure you're getting it paid off. So these are our money goals we should be thinking about when we are in our 20s. And sometimes when we're in our 20s, we let life get in the way and we're not thinking about, we're not going to be in our 20s forever, and we should start building this foundation. So with that being said, let me get down to the comments here and let me see what you guys are saying. Thank you guys for putting in your hashtag Saturday Live. Thank you again. Oh, yes, you are so welcome for the calculator. You guys get a chance. My link to my shop is in my description box. Go out there and check it out. Like I said, this weekend only, you guys will get 15% off. Oh, look at this. Yesenia, she's been a member for 1 month. Yay. Thank you so much. And also to all of my members, you guys have a different code. You should have got that from me a week ago for in your YouTube community posts. So you guys have a different code. If you want to shop, it should still be out there and it's good through the end of this month. Thank you so much, Yesenia, for joining. Thank you to all of my members out here. Shout out to all of you guys. Look at Mandy. Mandy's in here. 6 months. Oh my God. You guys, thank you so much for joining the family. Wow, 6 months. I appreciate you guys. Have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. All right, let's get down here. And let me see what I got going on down here. Let me get to some. Oh, okay. Here is, you guys are answering this first question. And don't forget to put your number 1 next to it so I can see it, you guys, in the comments. Okay, I think it starts here. In my 20s, I could not keep $1. That money was burning a hole in that pocket, wasn't it? I know. That money was burning a hole. We didn't think nothing about no emergency fund. Hey, Mindy, not on a budget. Credit card mayhem. Yeah, mayhem's a good word. We don't use that word as much as we should. I like that. Not participating in my 401k. Oh my God. I was so young and dumb. I was participating in a 401k just to cash it out, just to have money. Oh boy, I'm telling y'all, we've got to teach our kids, nieces and nephews. We're going to make a difference. All of the credit cards, trying to build credit. I wish I saved 10% of each paycheck. That's a good one. That is a good one. Use my credit card for every single purchase. Oh my gosh, ain't that the truth? Didn't I save money in IRA or something similar so I can be better off for retirement? We weren't thinking about it. That's what I just said. Cashing out 401k money, not knowing no better, not knowing how to budget and save. So you guys, if you're in here, I don't know if anyone's commented if they're in their 20s. These are some of the things you want to start thinking about now. These things that I've mentioned, the things that I put on the screen, the things in the comments here. Man, if we could go back and do these things, y'all, we'd be all kind of rich. But it takes discipline as well. Don't forget that. I didn't work on saving my money. I did not have a savings account. That's a good one. That is a good one. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Not saving for retirement. I didn't care about credit or saving. I thought credit was a joke and any extra money was for fun. That is the truth. That is the truth. Not starting my 401k immediately when I started my job. I've now been at for 27 years. Wow. First of all, Nikki, you've been at your job for 27 years. Now that is awesome. Wow. That's what I told my job. I'm not going anywhere. Y'all can't get rid of me and I ain't leaving. I'm not going somewhere to try something, learn something new. I've been at my job for 13 years now. I wish I would try to go somewhere and try something new. I'm settled. They used to my ways. You know how y'all get used to your ways. You just come in, you say, and you do what you want. You can't start somewhere new and do that. Let's see. My biggest money mistakes was not listening to my mom when she said you should have you should save some of your money. Ain't that the truth? Does anybody regret now that you're older when your mama told you something and you didn't listen and she was actually right? Back then, couldn't nobody tell you nothing. Hold on 1 second. Couldn't nobody tell you nothing, honey. Okay, let me see what else we got here. Running up those credit cards and living beyond my means. Using my credit card in my late 20s to go on a family vacation, spent $5,000 on a cabin, took me years to pay off. Meanwhile, that vacation in the cabin sounds like fun. I would have never gotten on a credit card roller coaster. A lot of us in our 20s, and this is how they get you, is the credit cards. I've shared my story, how my downfall began was being in college. And I don't know if they do this nowadays at college anymore, but they will come to the colleges, have their little displays like I do when I'm at my budgeting fairs. They have their little displays and which credit cards you should get, and you should sign up now. And they gave everybody a credit card. They wasn't even you ain't even get turned down. Lord have mercy. So needless to say, I signed up for all of them. Oh, Lord Jesus. So these are some of the things that we want to think about in our 20s. If we can start doing it now, yes, by all means, let's do it. Okay. Now we've moved on. We've learned what we should be doing in our 20s. Now let's talk about, once we get out of our 20s, what we should be doing in our 30s. Okay. So now 20s are behind us. If we've mastered all the goals that we need to master in our 20s, this is what we should be focusing on in our 30s. Comment down below if you agree with these things. Now, at this point, we should be increasing our retirement contributions. If you're getting closer to retirement. Now, also, let me stop this real quick. I know some of y'all in y'all 30s, and God bless y'all. Y'all think that, how can I say this nicely? That y'all are still young, and you are. We're all young. We're all young. But I want you to understand, when you get in your 30s, time starts to zoom fast. I'm just telling you how it is. I'm just telling you, you get in your 30s, you gonna look up and be 40. I'm telling you. Let me warn you. Okay, back to the comments. All right, here we go. So start focusing on that retirement contribution. You're getting closer to retirement. You may not think so, but you are. So start trying to save at least 15 to 20% of your income. Okay. If you don't own a home now, maybe consider it. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's nothing that says you have to have a home. You don't have to. If that's not what you want to do, you don't have to. If it wasn't for my daughter, Lord knows I would still be living in my condo, renting, living the good life. But just start to consider it, because that is something you will own in the long run, okay? Diversify your income. We talk about this all the time. Now is the time to start thinking about any side hustles or investments that you want to get involved in. And look at this last one. Start planning for family-related expenses, kids, home upgrades, any major purchases that's going to require long-term planning. So you guys, when you're in your 30s, it's time to start, getting serious. It's time to start getting serious, all right? So I want you guys to let me know what you think about that. Is anyone on that path in their 30s? Are you doing any of those things? And then I want you to put a number 2 next to this answer, this question. What's your biggest financial goal you hope to accomplish? Like, what is it? What is all of this you're working for? What is it that you hope to accomplish out of all of this? Besides paying off your debt. Let's say you're debt free. What's your biggest financial goal you wish to accomplish in life? Put that in the comment section there. Go ahead and hit a number, put a number 2 next to it. And while you're doing that, you guys, thank you so much. Please, I hope you're liking this live. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. You guys, I am on my road to 10K by May. This is March. What's it? March, April, May. I got 3 months to get to 10K. I know I'm at 8K right now. So we got to get 2,000 more subscribers, you guys. I know we can do it. Help a girl out. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit subscribe. Listen, I wouldn't tell you to subscribe if my channel was trash. There's no way I'd do that. You'd have a good time over here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Make sure you put your hashtag Saturday Live in. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Dear my younger self, listen to your father about financial advice instead of being stubborn. Ain't that the truth? That's real talk right there. Biggest mistake in my 20s was staying at my job that I didn't make enough money. Oh my God. Okay. That is a great comment. And if anyone is in here in their 20s or 30s or wherever, if you don't get stuck in your job because it's comfortable, because it's scary to make moves. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere for my job, but I like my job and I get paid well. I'm not going, like, they will have to literally kick me out of there. But if you're working somewhere and you know it's not the best job, you're not getting paid anything, look for opportunities. Never feel like you can't go somewhere else and do something different and make a difference. Invest in yourself, because that's the worst thing. Like Rochelle said, you'll look up and 5 years would have passed. And the longer you wait, the harder it is to make that move. Can I get an amen on that one? My child is a 20-something. My advice is to work and earn as much as you can while you have the energy. Amen to that. When you got the energy, Lord. Y'all, we was in church today. I was too busy working just to pay my bills and then party. I wish I had not cashed out on my 401k. I should have just let it sit and build. We don't know no better. Oh my God. I cashed out my 401k. At one point, I think I cashed out. I had like $8,000 I had. Where is it? It's probably at the club. It's probably on vacation somewhere, but it ain't in nobody's bank account. I can tell you that much. I am 25. All right, we got a 20-year-old in here, besides myself. And I think one mistake we are making is not investing. I think we should start ASAP. That is a great comment coming from a 25-year-old, and I appreciate your feedback. Yes. If not, start investing, start looking into it, start learning about it. There's so many avenues. Yes, I love that comment. All right. Let's see. Let me get down here to the new comments, and then I'm going to work my way up because I think I'm missing a lot, and I do apologize, but let me get to question 2 here. And question 2 is, what's your biggest financial goal you hope to accomplish? Let's see, you guys, where does number 2 start? Here we go. Ooh, retire early. What's early? A lot of people want to retire early. What does that look like? We're going to talk about it. Thank you for that reminder, Chris. In my early 30s now. Yes, look at this. Retire comfortably. We're going to talk about that. Get money into retirement as much as possible. You know, and where's our 25-year-old? Was that traditional dollar? That's another thing you want to think about. Starting that retirement soon as possible so it can build up. See, a lot of times when we're young, we're like, yeah, I ain't old. I ain't got to worry about saving no money. Man, them years will sneak up on you and you'll wish you started saving as early as possible. I did this calculation. And I want everybody to think about this. I did this morning when I was working on this. If you say you retire in 30 years, if you were to put away $5 every paycheck, you get paid bi-weekly, you put away $5 every paycheck, and that's times 26 weeks, and then you multiply that times 30, you'll save close to $4,000. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but remember, when you retire, you don't want to rely on your everyday living, your everyday expenses to come out of your 401k, your Roth IRA, or whatever, your investment money. You need to have everyday spending money. So I want everybody to think about that. Imagine if you made that $10, $20 every paycheck. If you did that with $20, I think the calculation I came up was maybe, I may be making this up. Was it 14,000? The point is, start putting a little away now because it's very important. It's very important. All right, let me see. Where is my number 2? Here's number 2. Get money into retirement. Okay, retirement, home ownership. Ah, yes. Financial security is my ultimate goal. Amen to that. Save as much as possible for retirement. I hope to save enough to live on after retirement and able to travel and enjoy life after retirement without worrying about finances. Upgrade our home inside and out. Ooh, that's nice. We've been here over 25 years and deem it our forever home. Oh my God, that's so nice to have a forever home. Hold on, you guys. Okay, that is awesome. Hold on one second, you guys. I'm sorry. My daughter is in practice. One second. For some reason, I'm getting messages about her practice. Well, I hope she's getting them. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Early retirement. I'm currently 37. Want to retire at 60. Okay. So everyone is all about the retirement. Financial freedom. Helping out a family member without it being a struggle for me. Oh, I felt that. Freedom to travel without worrying for money, okay? Living my best life in retirement. Pay off second mortgage. Okay. Building my retirement fund, travel, and home ownership. In my 20s, I would quit jobs, but now I have to stay put no matter what. Yeah, you know what? In your 20s, I tell these young kids at my job too. But you can't tell the young kids this now. It's a new age. These young kids are all about, if it ain't working, they are out of there. Back in the day, we would stay. We stay committed to a job. Not these new kids, not these, what are they called, millennials? I don't know what they're called. They will raise up in a minute if you're not sparking their interest. Goodness gracious, Lord. I'm like, y'all, do y'all know what commitment to a job means? I don't care. My goal is to not be homeless. Now, let me tell you something. That's the best goal ever. So that thought keeps me building up for my tomorrow. That sums it up right there. Pay off debt and count down to retirement. Yes, 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 yes. You all got some great comments here. Let's see. Going to England, Scotland, and Ireland. My husband and I were supposed to go on our 15th anniversary, but he passed before that. I'm so sorry to hear that. After I do that trip, money will put away for charities. Ah, charities. It's the first time I heard that. That is a good one. Being able to donate money to charity, to be able to help charities, we got to be in a financial situation. Our financial situation has to be great to be able to do that. All right, so y'all got some good answers here. I'm 45 and I have 7 years into my 30-year retirement from education. Nice. I'm using my consulting business to live comfortably after retirement. I love that. Setting yourself up to be in a good space when retirement gets here. You guys, you got to understand that when it's time to retire, we're talking about, if, and I doubt we get any Social Security, maybe. But what if we don't? Are we prepared? You understand? Like, my mom just got approved for her Social Security. And that means she can work and she can get her money. She can have her part-time job and do all of the things. But what about when we reach retirement? Will Social Security be there? So if we don't have that to count on, what are we going to have? These are things we got to start thinking about. So again, you guys, go ahead and hit that like button. I hope you're enjoying this live. Let's get into, that was our 20s, 30s. Let's talk about our 40s. What should we be doing in our 40s to maximize and protect our wealth? Here we go. We should have our retirement accounts fully funded. Now, if you guys are in your 40s, are your retirement accounts fully funded? We should pay off non-mortgage debt. Entering your 50s with minimum debt means less stress. Gives you something to aim towards. Increase your emergency fund. Look at this. Aim for 1 year of expenses. When you're in your 40s, you should be trying to aim for 1 year of expenses. Something to think about. Invest in estate planning. Now, this is what I want to talk to you guys about because this is serious. Today's topic, we're being grown-ups today. We're being grown-ups. And the reason I want to talk about these things because so many times we are in the day-to-day. We're just head is down. We're focused on, we got to pay this debt. We got to do this. When are we looking ahead? We've got to plan ahead. So I'm going to ask you guys this, and this is serious talk. This is question number 3. Have you started thinking about estate planning? Now, this is a serious moment right here because when you start focusing on estate planning, that means things are getting real, right? Sometimes, we don't like to focus on life. This is real talk right here. So, how many of you guys have started thinking about estate planning? How many of you guys have wills? Do you have a power of attorney? A power of attorney is if something were to happen, knock on wood, and nothing will ever happen to any of us. But if something were to happen and you couldn't run your household, you weren't able to do anything, do you have someone that you've planned to make these decisions for you, to make your financial decisions, to take care of your household, to take care of your children, your home, your bills? Do you have someone? Have you started life insurance policies? Does anyone have a life insurance policy? I want you guys to put a number 3 next to your answer in the chat. Let's talk about it. This is something that gets overlooked a lot. It gets overlooked a lot because it's a scary topic. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's real life. So let me come back to the comments here. And while you guys are answering number 3, make sure, if you haven't done so already, make sure you put in your hashtag Saturday Live. And today, what's going in the live? Let me get it here. I have a bundle here. You will get, if you're just joining the live, you will get my darling tote bag, darling. I just dropped this in my spring launch. So you'll get the tote bag, and you will get my holographic binder here to go with the tote bag. There's really when you guys get this in person, it's really beautiful. Or if you purchase this, there's no good angle I can put this in. It's making my lighting orange. You see that? Nice. You will get a budget darling case to put all your budgeting supplies in, darling. And can you see it says budget darling? It's so cute. I love it. You will get my keychains. You will get a darling keychain. Now, as I explained earlier, you will get this budget keychain, but they jacked up my budget keychain. See how it's not cut up against the word? So if you guys ordered this, they're coming and you will get the right one. But since I still have these, if anybody wants them, they're cute. And you will get a to-do list notepad. Okay. And then you will get, oh, I put 2 pens in here. You only get 1 pen. One of these is mine. One of those is mine. And then you'll get my new budgeting just because ink pen, if that will focus. So that will be all the goodies in the tote bag that you will receive. So put your hashtag Saturday Live in, and we will draw the winner at the end of this live. But in the meantime, let me go back here and put our question up here. Have you started thinking about estate planning? And let me get to the comments and see what you guys have to say. And get down here to the bottom of the comments and work my way up. Okay, let's see what we got here. Susan says, I have life insurance not only for myself, but for my adult children, which was a blessing when my son passed away. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. My daughters are my power of attorneys equally, and my accounts are all set up. Susan is ready. We got to think about these things. And again, I'm so sorry to hear about your son passing away. I've had life insurance since I was 21, and since my late 30s, I got a wheel. Yes, when my daughter was born, that's when I got a wheel. When my daughter was born, that's when I got a wheel. I had life insurance at work, but then that's when I started getting serious about my life insurance policies. Having a kid will do that. Absolutely. Let me go up here. My health is going downhill. Oh no, Tina, I'm sorry. Let's say a prayer for Tina. I hope everything is okay. And this is when we have to think about these things. Got to think about these things. Yes, my mom and sister are my power of attorney. They know where everything is and how to take care of things. That's another thing, you guys. Yeah, I told you this live was going to be we're going to talk seriously. And that's another thing to think about. Do you have anyone who knows how things function in your home? Just your passwords to your computers or, your accounts. Anybody got those passwords? Anybody know your banking, where you bank? All of these high yield savings accounts, does anybody have access to them? Side note, do you know if you have Capital One high yield savings account, you can set up a beneficiary for each account that you have. So just something to think about. Research your high yield savings accounts. How do you set up a beneficiary? Do you have a beneficiary set up? Things you want to think about. Let's see. No, but need one at my age. I do have life insurance. Okay. Sorry, I had a moment I couldn't read. I'm not sure how to start any of this. I'm going to start working on it. Yeah. And we'll start talking about it. I can tell you one of the places I went to get my wheel was LegalZoom. LegalZoom is a great place to start if you want to look into getting a wheel. It walks you through it. You have to have you have to get it signed off by a I just lost my train of thought. You guys know who I'm talking about. You have to have, damn it, I just lost my train of thought. But you do have to get it signed off on. But look up LegalZoom. It's really good. Let's see. I have both whole and term life policies. My parents opened the whole life policy for me when I was a child. Yes, I've done that for me. I have life insurance policies for her so that when she becomes of age, she can switch it over into her name and she can carry it and continue to pay for it. Let's see. I am working on maxing out my retirement. In the process of gathering information to start estate planning, I have 3 life insurance policies. Look into your job too, you guys. Look into the benefits at your job. One of the benefits that I have at my job is that I have a life insurance policy that I don't have to pay for, and it's in the amount of my salary that I make. So sometimes your job offers benefits like that too. Make sure you're checking into that. Let's see. Have no wheel, had a life insurance policy, but it kept going up in price, so I canceled it. Now, this is something for everyone to be aware of. And this is why you want to get a life insurance policy the sooner the better. As you get up in age, the price goes up. We don't want to be too somber, but you guys know why. You go up, the price go up because they're not going to insure you as you get, So that's something to think about why you want to start sooner rather than later. Okay, the price absolutely goes up, and you don't get as much coverage. Okay, so start looking into it. Like I said, start with your job. Let's see. Yes, hubby and I have our direct I cannot say this, taken care of. Life insurance and all bank info written down in the lockbox for our daughter. Very smart. I love that. Yes, life insurance. I love this. You guys are prepared. I don't, but I'm working on it. Yeah. I have life insurance, but no will. Something to think about, especially that will. And I don't want anyone to think that a will equates to having a lot of money. No. A will just puts in writing how you want things handled if you're no longer here. So it does not mean a will and everybody gets all this money. What it does do is put some parameters in place, because if not, then the state takes over your affairs. Then that can take forever for your family members to go to that through that legal system. And if you do have life insurance policies, you can put in there how much this person's supposed to get. If you do own a home where you want that to go, you do have banking information, all of that stuff. So don't think you got to be a millionaire to have a will. Okay, that's very important. Let's see, who did I miss here? I have a life insurance, working on power of attorney and will. We started planning after we had our first child 5 years ago. Yeah, like when you have your child, when you start having kids, that's when you start thinking about this stuff. That's so I was like, oh my God, I need to have something in place. Yes, but don't know where to start or how to talk to get started. And we'll start talking about that. But definitely, you guys, YouTube is just, you guys know YouTube University. It's a great place to start. We'll have more topics about it here, and just something to start thinking about putting into place, because it is necessary. All right, so we've done our 20s, we've done our 30s, we've done our 40s. Did we do our 50s? If we didn't do our 50s, let's do our 50s now. 20s, 30s, 40s. Here we go. Here's our 50s. Prepare for retirement. Eliminate all remaining debt. Financial freedom is key as you approach retirement. So this is what we should be doing as we approach our 50s. Boost your retirement savings. Catch up. Contributions allow you to save more tax-free. Create a realistic retirement budget. This is key right here. To any of my folks that's out here watching, if you're in your 50s, this is key. You have got to create a retirement budget. Things are going to change when you retire. Money is different. So you got to have a whole separate retirement budget. Consider downsizing. Now, some of you guys may have extravagant homes when your kids were younger and all of this stuff, big homes. Now they're all moved out and all this stuff. Is it time to start thinking about downsizing? So these are things we got to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about, especially as you get closer to retirement, you got to make sure your money's in order. And this is not a knock against anyone, but you guys know, as we see our elderly family, just they're still working. You see them in McDonald's, you see them in Walmart, you see them things like that, because they have to work, because they're not prepared for, this retirement age. And it's such a sad thing to see, but they're doing what they have to do. They are doing what they have to do. But we have the knowledge now that we can prepare for these things. So now, with that being said, I want to ask you guys this, and some of you guys have already answered this. Put a number 4 next to this. What does your ideal retirement lifestyle look like? What does retirement look like? Like, what are you working towards? What does that look like for you? Some of you guys have already said this. You want to travel. What does that retirement lifestyle look like for you guys? Put that at number 4 next to your comments. Thank you guys for your entries. We have 50 entries here. And then let me get back to the comments. Hold on one second, you guys. Oh, I also put here, if you guys came in late, if you guys do not win the giveaway today and you want to just go out and support my shop, which I greatly appreciate it, this weekend only, when you check out, put in the code live15, and you get 15% off this weekend only. Channel members, you already have a separate code I sent to you last week, so you guys can utilize this. But for everyone who's watching the live or in the live now, use discount code LIVE15, and I'll put it in the description box too. I don't think I put it in my description box. All right, so let's see. We're going to go back here. We are going to answer this question here. What does your ideal retirement lifestyle look like? And let me get down here. Let's see who I missed here. Let's see, where was I? Hey, good morning. Welcome. I have a will and life insurance. Very good. Darling, all of that is so beautiful, darling. Thank you, Brenda, darling. I have life insurance, but no estate planning yet. That's why you guys, that's why I like to have topics like this. Every once in a while, I like to level set us. That's what this live is about today. Talking about what money moves we should be making at what age. Because again, we get so stuck in our day-to-day lives that we forget about what planning for the future looks like financially. What does that look like? These are things we've got to start thinking about. We've got to start thinking about it. And we get so hung up on the day-to-day, pay off debt. Oh, I got to get out of this debt. We forget that you also got to plan for the future. And you got to balance it all. We got to balance it all. Thank you so much. And what's your name? What's that say, LaBrittany? Oh, that's cute. Thank you so much. Working with my brother and parents on estate planning into the family wealth plan, using my legal program and Rockefeller structure. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I have life insurance with my job and one outside of my job. Yes. Yes, have multiple. Have multiple plans set up and make sure you have it allocated where it's going to go. Like my life insurance, all of my benefits at my job, your beneficiaries can only be your spouse or your kids. So I can't, through my job, I can't use my brothers or, my nieces, my nephews, my uncles. I can't have them as beneficiaries because those are the two main groups that you can list. So I have to have outside policies to make sure they're taken care of as well. So think about that. You want to look into that. Oh my God, I see people saying prayers. What did I miss? I'm sorry if I missed prayers. Tina. Tina said she was going through some. Yes. Okay, I'm caught up now. Yes, my mom is my beneficiary. My sons are my attorneys for financial matters, and my niece is my attorney for personal care. That's another thing. Think about medical reasons too, medical decisions. Do you have someone that you would put in charge of your medical decisions? If you're able to, you can't, you can't make any of these decisions. Somebody has to make a decision for you if something were to ever happen. Again, knock on wood. We don't want these things to happen, but there are things we have to talk about. Who do you have that? Notary. Thank you. I couldn't think of that for my life. If you do a will on LegalZoom or any will, I'm assuming, you have to have a notary. You have to have it notarized. So don't forget that. Thank you guys. I was like, I couldn't think of that. All right, let me get down here to my number 4. Let's see some of your retirement plans. Oh, being with my grandkids and my kids. Isn't that nice? Oh my God, y'all, while I'm thinking about it, that was my nephew messaging me. My nephew T-Man, it's not a bad idea to get a holograph will notarized. My nephew T-Man, you guys have seen him in here with Elijah. He's created his own savings challenge. You guys, if you have not supported, if you wouldn't mind to go out and support, that's my little man right there. Him and Mini-Me. I'm teaching them budgeting. They are all for it. Over Christmas, I got him his own savings challenge binder. And so he wanted to make some money to cash stuff his binder. And he was like, can I make a savings challenge for your launch? And I was like, oh, of course. So he made 2 savings challenges. He did so good. So if you go to my website under savings challenges, you'll see T-Man's creations. If you guys wouldn't mind to support, I'm letting him have all of the money that he's made. He's making a nice little amount. I'm like, hold on a minute. I should have rethought this. But y'all, we got to teach him. We got to teach him young. All right. Rose says travel, living a debt-free life, and have vacation home in certain states. Man, that would be the life, isn't it, ma'am? Oh, thank you, Ro. Yes, he is just so excited. Let me see. Mortgage free, build vacation home on our property in Jamaica. Ooh, I know where we all gonna go visit. To be in good health. Amen to that, honey. Amen to that. Not worrying about finances, travel, spending time with family, volunteering, yes. And keeping the Lord as my number one priority. Can I get an amen for Brenda? Listen, Brenda just said it all in one nutshell. We forget about that. Let's hope we have good health above anything, that we don't miss those moments. Yes, I felt that one. Travel twice a year, part-time job. I'm an accountant, just enjoying life on earth, not having to work or deal with co-workers. Your goal is to not have to deal with them damn co-workers no more. Ain't that the truth? Good Lord. You know, that's a damn shame when you look forward to retirement so you can't deal with they messy butts. I felt that. Woo! Worry-free travel, community service. Yes. Spending time with friends and family. Hi, Robin. Welcome. I felt that one. Debt-free, living and travel. Just a thought, not everyone wants to retire. I know plenty of people who love their job so much they didn't want to retire. I'm only 45 but I wouldn't want to even. Yeah, and I love that comment because retirement just means retiring from your day-to-day job, right? But you should absolutely, and this was one of the points we just discussed, you should absolutely, think about, well, what does that mean for you if you don't want to stop working? Does that mean start your own business? Does that mean, open up a little shop? Does that mean, have rental properties? It can mean a lot of things. Some people just enjoy working. Lord knows that's what I want to do. And that's why I'm trying to focus on, my YouTube life and these lives and things like that. I would love my ultimate goal to have, to be on speaking engagements and to grow these lives in my YouTube channel, because I do want to do something. I just don't want to just not work. I'm not a traveling person. I like working. So that was a great comment. Absolutely. Travel, reside in a quiet neighborhood, house with space for family, but not too much to maintain freedom. Yes. Yes. Hey, Ricky. Since I've retired, Ricky, you retired? Since I've retired, I've had the freedom to travel more. No restrictions, no financial stress. Well, go ahead, Ricky. I know that's right. No financial stress. Do you guys understand what that feels like? No debt and enjoy life. You guys, we're getting close to the end of this live, so make sure if you have not put in your hashtag Saturday Lives for the giveaway, make sure you do now. Let's see. Just to basically have my main expenses paid every month. I have to worry about that. You guys, when it comes time for retirement, and this is why we got to think about this stuff, we don't want to worry about that stuff. We want to make sure it's well taken care of. Teach your kids so that if you're unable to do these things, make sure they know this is what the budget is. This is how I want it to be. Oh my gosh. Now, with that being said, let's talk about our 60s and 70s. Okay. So, goals for our 60s and 70s, securing and enjoying retirement. Because remember, when you retire, no matter what it is, it should be enjoyable. That's why I mentioned some people may want to keep working, like Sarah mentioned, but make it enjoyable, not because you got to do it to, be able to make it. So, and let me get this other question off of here. Hold on, guys. Okay. So, transition to withdrawal mode, learning how to use your savings wisely. Because at this point, this is all we got. So now you got to learn how to use that that money you saved wisely. That's why I mentioned if we save $5, $10 every paycheck, you need that spending money. Now, I'm not talking about your 401k and all your retirement money. You need to start planning the saving, spending money for retiring. Decide when to take Social Security benefits. Timing can impact your total payout if we get it. Ensure your estate planning is up to date. So if you've already made your estate planning in your 40s and your 50s, go back and see if you need to update it. You guys, when you make a will, you need to update it periodically because things change. So make sure you're making those updates and stay financially active. Investing or working part-time can keep you, it can definitely keep you engaged. Okay, so these are just money moves we need to start thinking about. I wanted again to have this conversation because as we come together, as a community, we talk about, all our, financial goals. One of the things we've got to make sure we focus on, you guys, is the future. What does the future look like? Not the now, not the everyday. Because what you keep focusing on the everyday, you're gonna look up and it's gonna be 20 years later. What did we prepare for? Okay. So I want you guys to do that. Take this away and think about those things. Okay. All right. Go ahead and put your hashtag Saturday Lives in the chat if you haven't already. We got 51 entries, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so we can pull that up now. And every week, you think I know how to do this every week. Okay, hold on, here we go. Share my screen, entire screen. Here we go. All right, good luck, everyone. All right, let's see who our winner is going to be of our bundle here. Who is it gonna be? And it is Renee. Congratulations, Renee. You are our winner of our budgeting bundle. Congratulations. She's gonna win all of the goodies inside this darling tote bag. And again, you guys, if you want to support my shop, I greatly appreciate it. Let me put the discount code on here this weekend only. If you go to my shop and you shop, put in live 15, you'll get 15% off this weekend only. So I appreciate you guys. So Renee, make sure you email me at info@budgetingjustbecause.com and send me your address so I can know where to mail that. Congratulations, you guys. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that like button. I hope you enjoyed this topic and want to hear more topics about this because, like I said, we can talk all the things on this live, and we can talk about debt and how to get out of debt and all of those things. But I want to also make sure we're talking about how to plan for our financial future. Okay. All right. Let me get back to some of these comments here as we wrap up. Again, thank you guys so much for spending your day with me today. Let's see. I just want to be able to live comfortably. Now we're having to rob Peter and pay Paul. Oh, Lord, ain't that the truth? Debt-free and live comfortably, hopefully with some grandchildren. I want to afford my bills, daily expenses, and travel with my family. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. Have enough to support myself comfortably and travel. I told y'all we need to start. Now, y'all need to start a travel club because let me tell you something. This is what I want to do. I want to be left alone. Now, hear me out. I love everybody. But when I get to a certain age, leave me alone. Make sure I'm good. Make sure I got everything. I just want to chill. Nobody said just chill. I want to chill. I want to soak in what it feels like to get up every day and not have to do nothing. At least for the first couple months. Then, give me a minute. Then we can do something. You understand what I'm saying? All right, you guys. So thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the live. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys back here next week. Bye.